All right, welcome to my channel, everybody, and to this video. There are a lot of bathroom hardware options on the marketplace today, so I'm going to help you out. We're going to be reviewing a set that we recently purchased for our master bathroom upgrade. We've got two towel hooks that look like this, tubular to match the existing shower features, the shower head and the handle. So aesthetically, it looks really nice, I think. The brush nickel is really close as well. If there's any difference at all, you can't tell. It also matches our mirror finish for the most part, as well as the bathroom faucet finish. It's a brush nickel, beautiful. We're big brush nickel fans, I guess you could say. So that's why we ultimately decided to go with this hardware set. Now, we're going to be installing this as well. So again, it comes with two of these. There's also a towel rack that you saw at the very beginning of the video. We'll be installing that, as well as a toilet paper roll holder. So it's a set of four, and I will put links down below in the description for everything that you see in this video. If you want to pick yourself up this exact same set or a similar one, check that out. But all the hardware is included in this set of four. We're going to start with these little towel holders, these very short, tubular, very trendy, very modern looking, I think. And they come with a bracket. You're just going to take the little hex nut. There's an Allen wrench included, and take out the metal bracket. And go ahead and put a marking on your wall, preferably into a stud. If you don't have a stud, it includes drywall anchors. And obviously I'm using one hand here, but you're going to want to tighten that into the wall, the bracket into the wall. There's a couple of different holes that you would have the option of using depending on your setup, but I just used the center hole. And then once the bracket is securely in place, you will take the holder itself, the towel rack, whatever you want to call this little piece, and there's a hex nut at the bottom, and it's barely noticeable. It's designed that way so you don't really see it. Obviously, if you put it really high, you're going to be able to see underneath it. But you're going to take that Allen wrench and tighten it down, and we'll do the same thing on the bottom one, just like that. Isn't that beautiful? So really simple install job for these. And next we'll be installing the actual towel rack for hand towels right next to the sink. There's that drywall anchor I was talking to you earlier about. They are included. You just drill a pilot hole, nail it in. Don't make your pilot hole too big. You don't want that anchor falling out. And then you will start the screw by hand, and then you can tighten it down with your drill. And the most difficult part of this, because you're dealing with two, is making sure that they are level. So you're going to want to measure really well, get that tape measure out and your level, and make sure that those brackets are installed in a level position. The one on the left is installed into a stud, so I only used one drywall anchor, and you can see there it is perfectly level. There's a little bit of wiggle room before you tighten those down with the provided Allen wrench. If you want to level that up really well before you tighten that down, you can do that. But for the most part, we are perfectly level. Now, as far as the fourth and final piece that we'll be installing, this is the toilet paper roll holder. Most toilet paper rolls holders have two anchor points for two brackets, right? But this one only has one, which I think is really cool and kind of classy looking. But that requires us to patch the existing one if you have an existing one that you took out, right? If you're replacing it. So get some drywall patch out, some vinyl patch, and patch that hole up. And then again, we will be anchoring and securing our bracket to the wall, preferably in a stud. There should already be a stud there. Hopefully the people that installed the original one used a stud. So in this case, we're just going to use that existing little metal piece that's already in there. And again, you can sand that patch down or use a paper wet rag and just wipe it down after it's dried so you don't damage that existing orange peel texture if you have a textured drywall. So a little tip there. And in this case, we painted before we installed this piece as well. So if you're doing any painting, you're going to want to do that first so you don't have any paint marks on your new hardware. We'll secure that bracket as shown and put the paper or the toilet paper roll holder on, and we will tighten that up. So all four of these pieces use the exact same tightening system with the bracket system. So no surprises there. And once you do it the first time, you're going to fly with the rest of the the hardware installation. So really, really easy. Tighten that up. Don't over strip it. Don't over tighten it, right? You want it to be secure, but you don't want to strip that hex nut out because then it's harder to replace later, right? Or tighten it up if you need to. We are secure, and it's as simple as that. Highly recommended set of 4. They are classy looking, beautiful, beautiful, and installation could not be simpler. So hopefully this video has helped you. Click that like button, of course, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more do-it-yourself solutions. Thanks.